Hi everyone, my name's Katie and I'm a dietetic intern from Montclair State University with Rutgers Cooperative Extension, FCHS, and today we're going to be making roasted cauliflower protein bowls. So we already started by roasting our cauliflower. You can see right here. We used parchment paper, we cut up our cauliflower into small pieces, and then roasted it for 20 minutes at 400 degrees with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. We also already roasted our chickpeas. So we did the same thing with the parchment paper. We took our can of chickpeas, rinsed them, drained them, and then roasted them for about 15 minutes with olive oil. We also have our quinoa here that we cooked according to the instructions on the package. We have it in our large bowl. If you don't like quinoa, you can always swap it for another whole grain like brown rice. But we're gonna assemble our protein bowl now. So we started with our quinoa, and then we're gonna add our cauliflower. And if you don't like cauliflower, you can use another vegetable like broccoli or Brussels sprouts. You can change it up to whichever you like. And then we're going to add in our chickpeas. These chickpeas are a great source of protein and fiber. All right, so now that we have all of those ingredients, we're going to go ahead and add in our walnuts. These are also a great source of protein, but they're also a good source of omega-3s, which are really good for your heart health. And then we're gonna add in some scallions for flavor. And then we have parsley. We're gonna add about 2 teaspoons of parsley. We have dried parsley. If you're using fresh parsley, you can use 2 tablespoons. And then we'll put this to the side for now while we make our dressing. So for our dressing, we're gonna start off with 2 limes. We're going to zest the limes first. So we're zesting our limes because in the skin, it has a lot of the flavors and the oils in it, which will give it that nice lime flavor. Again, you could use lemons if you don't like lime, or anything that you see fit for the dressing. This bowl is also vegan and gluten-free. So if you don't eat meat or you're gluten-free, this is a great option for you. Okay, now we're gonna cut the limes to get the juice out of them. Again, you could swap this out with something else if you'd like lemons, or even maybe some kind of vinegar. You could switch up this dressing to however you like it and however you think it'll fit in with the bowl. And if you make this recipe, maybe you could share in the comments if you switched up the dressing, what you did, what you kept the same, what you swapped out. So we have our last lime. And now we're gonna go in with 4 tablespoons of olive oil. And olive oil is a great healthy fat. This is good for brain function, for keeping you full longer. And it's really versatile. As you can see, we're using it in the dressing. We used it to roast the vegetables. And now we're just gonna do some salt and pepper to taste. You can do however much or however little you want. And of course you can add any other seasonings that you like. And then we'll just whisk it all together. Now we can put that back to the side and bring back our large bowl of ingredients here. We'll drizzle our dressing on top. And it's already looking amazing. I know it's gonna taste amazing. We'll mix it all together. And like I already mentioned before, this is really versatile. If you want another option, you could, switch everything out. You could do like brown rice instead of quinoa, broccoli instead of cauliflower, maybe some lentils instead of chickpeas, any other flavoring that you like. And then we're just gonna garnish it off with some mint. And there we have it, our roasted cauliflower protein bowl. This was super easy to make. It's full of protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and it's going to taste delicious by the smell of it.